wonderful overview of 5 billion sales and the fact that you are having a chance of a lifetime to really take yourselves out of a financial struggle and to offer the gift of prosperity to people who cross your paths, whether they're family, friends, or just people that you might meet casually. So that then opens us up to do a review of the navigation of the website. So on 5 billion sales, the website can be a marketing tool for you. It allows you to explain almost all of the programs that we have available right now to people that want to know more, because often people want to get on the website and unfortunately they can't. So you can, and I'll show you how, send people the homepage as you market this program. And you can see at the bottom of the homepage, people can get to support, they can get to the FAQs, which you also should get to and make sure you read. The news section where you're getting testimonials, privacy statement, a statement about the corporation on a public level, and then legal issues. Plus, one thing that's very helpful is that people can come in here and change the language if they're not English speaking. And then with another click of the mouse, you can go back to the language that you find most useful. There are also home pages for guaranteed sales, home pages for sell your data, refer and earn. But what we do here as affiliates is that we spend most of our time in the back office. So the Moneymaker page is a key player for you as you get to be comfortable with using 5 billion sales and its website. As you can see, you can go directly to the affiliate back office you want, the advertiser's back office, or your sell data back office, if you decide that that's where you're headed. So you don't always have to go to the Moneymaker page. And you can get it through the login, but you can also get it on the home page from the drop down under your username. So this gives you the overview of the main programs that we're looking at right now. And when somebody joins 5 billion sales, they come in as a moneymaker, but that does not mean they're making money yet. And so it's important for people to click on and to access Sell Your Data. What happens with Sell Your Data is that you are giving 5 billion sales permission to create a social profile for you. They do not sell your data to any advertisers. What they do is they ask you what your interests are and your preferences, and they create a social profile that gets combined anonymously on all levels with your browsing data and then placed into groups of demographics, data control, so to speak, that then gets shared with advertisers. So you complete your data profile, you then download your browser extension on the device you're going to be using, and then you're able to navigate and search the web, 2 searches a day, clicking through the websites, and then you come back to 5 billion sales and you validate. Now, in the United States, you need about 12 minutes of searching to be able to validate. But in other parts of the world, it may be less. So just test it out to see how much time you need to spend doing that. But you can see I have a banner here that says validate your cell data. So this is validating for today. And what you're seeing then once you validate is that you need to check on 2 of your ads to see what is being put up. And then you come back and check on the second one. And with that, you have validated your data. This is just showing that you're not a bot. So I've had success. And with that, I'm able to click OK. Now, the week goes from Monday to Sunday. So every Monday, you start a new week, just like here. So that's validating my data for this week. But then I need to see how I did last week. And you can see I had $707.70 pending, and I have no fines. I would find a fine if I hadn't validated every day, and I had forgotten to validate the whole week. At a minimum, you have to validate 1 day a week. And so with that, it's very important for you to make sure that you're able to come in here and sure you're not getting fined, because the fine is meant just for a bot to stop them from trying to take money from the site. So if you got a fine, you forgot, human error, that to validate, you just click the dispute button. Or if everything's fine, like for me, I just say approve, and there I'm all set to get my first withdrawal on August 25th. Now, if you were to just start today, you would be eligible to get a lump sum withdrawal on August 25th. And then from there on, you'll be able to get a monthly withdrawal of $48 if you search every day and validate your information, your data every day. So that's what's coming. Now, if you started right today, you probably would be eligible for about $125 as a lump sum come August 25th. But get started, and that will be a huge boon to you. And you'll be able to see how people are doing or how you're doing with your validation too, because you see, it gives you every single day that you validate. So I have earnings of validation at $40.50, and I have $91.30 on my search data income. So that is the money, along with whatever I'm going to earn between now and August 25th, that I'll be able to take off the platform. So that can be very helpful. So let's just see and think about, you're coming in here as sell data first time. You then have to complete the data profile, 4 pages long. Make sure you fill it out as best as you can and save every page. You then get prompted to go on to the browser extension and download it for the device you're about to use. And so in this case, you're going to be, if you have a PC, you're downloading it onto Chrome, the browser extension, or onto Firefox. And so they give you instructions on how to do that. The Chrome section gives you a video so that you can follow along. And Firefox is the same, except it doesn't have a video. I think it's less complicated than the Chrome browser. And then on the Android phones, which has they have many different kinds, you need to download the Kiwi browser from the Google Play Store first, and then you come in and you download the browser extension for the Android phone. Starts off with a video so that they explain exactly what to do, and then they give you step-by-step directions on what you need to do. And if you haven't downloaded the Kiwi browser, you need to do that as during this time. Then you can do it right here with number 4. So they make sure that you're doing whatever you need to do right up front. If you have problems with an older device, they give you some information. And then if you have a Play Store blocked in your country, they give you a workaround. The iPhone iOS system is just one click, and it's very easy. It puts an identifying code on your system, and away you go. And the same is true for the Mac OS. And then you do what I showed you. You go in every day and you search the web, 2 searches a day, click through to the websites and see if you can validate back on the 5 billion sales, and you'll be earning $1.60 a day. And that adds up to $584 a year. And as of September 2022, after your lump sum, you'll be getting paid $48 a month. So that's going to be a wonderful opportunity. So that is the way that money makers are able to make money. Just start right off becoming part of Sell Data. And the other thing that you want them to do, anyone that's joining new, is to activate Refer and Earn so that they can send out their affiliate link and begin to build a team under them and under you, because you're going to be surprised at how quickly those $5 overrides add up for you as you move forward. All right, so here we are. This is the Refer and Earn button that you're going to press, the third one. If you're in pre-launch, when you come in here to do Sell Data, you'll already be designated an affiliate, so you'll be all set. But come in here and activate the affiliate opportunity so that you can get your affiliate link. You can get it up here by just copying that orange button, and that gives you the affiliate link that would bring in new team members. You can use the QR code if you'd like. We just encourage you to keep all of that together so that if someone's signing up on a cell phone, you have an option to actually sign up because your QR code's on the phone and not easy to access. You also up here have here on this page a profile status that is going to be connected to a reward system. And we're waiting to hear about that coming out. And so let's say you come in and your first week you bring in 6 affiliates. Well, then you're a builder. And then the next week you bring in another 6 affiliates. So you're a megastar then with 12 people and a minimum of 8 people on level 2. And then you build around what they're asking you to set up to become a legend and then a leader. And with that, we're going to be hearing about opportunities. We don't quite know what it means, but it's just an incentive program to help those of us who are new manage our systems going forward and to encourage everyone to build a team. And one thing you can do with this page, the refer and earn page, is you can see all of your links. Here are the one that I just showed you up above that you can copy. And then you have a link for refer and earn, and you have a link for guaranteed sales page, and you have a link for sell data. So what I use is the first link and the third link. I use the third link when I'm trying to get people to buy advertisements. And the first link I use for building my team. You can also see here various marketing supports, and in the drop-down marketing from the top, they're the same ones that are listed here. So say you want to promote guaranteed sales to companies because you know you have a series of companies that have been buying ads from Google. So you come in here and you can get your affiliate link for number 3, and you click on guaranteed sales, and there you have an email with your affiliate link embedded in the copy of the email. And you just click on the orange button, and just like with the affiliate link, you're able to save that to your clipboard. And then you just go in and paste it into your email, and you send it off to the companies that you want to send it to. You can also do the same with refer and earn or with sell data. And as you can see, there are other choices up here. So the videos that you see on each homepage, they can be connected to your affiliate link. By just clicking on the affiliate link, it brings you back to the main homepage, and then you just come up here to your URL and you copy that and you send that out. And that's how you get people to be able to sign up through the homepage. If you wanted to do that with guaranteed sales, you just click on your guaranteed sales affiliate link, and that gets embedded with that video system also. And one other important thing to recognize is that on these marketing options, you have other things that you can also use. You have banners, you can get your links here, you can get social media posts for each of those 3 programs that we're focusing on right now. You can get to the help section, people can do FAQs, and you can get your downline information. These are only people that would be affiliates, and you can get your stats for who's a moneymaker, who's on your level 1 affiliates, and who's doing sell data, and then who are your advertisers. So it gives you a great way to manage all the things that you want to be doing from this page, right? But one of the key things is that you can't really get notified in your email if someone new is joining you. So you need to come into your 5 Billion Sales site and access your messages. Here we go. So when you come back here to your messages, you would be looking to see if you have a new moneymaker joining you. That gives you the name and the contact information, email, and cell phone. It's letting you know who is moving what forward as far as 5 billion sales is going and guaranteed sales. And you can see here that I've now been notified that my first advert is going into the preparing mode. So in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be able to get my first delivery. So that's quite exciting. And that's how you get notified of some of these pieces of information that are just so important. So make sure you're paying attention to your messages and staying clear and abreast of everything that is being shared with you. And so the other piece that I'd like to talk to you about is guaranteed sales, because we are, well, before I do that, I just want to also point out that the commissions that you earn from your first level people, where they come in, use your affiliate link, and you get paid $100, that you can have unlimited numbers of people on that. And when they share, they're giving you $5 overrides. Well, those two payments are annual payments. Say you came in March 2022, you would be able to access those in March of 2023. But if you want to accelerate them and you're comfortable selling adverts, you can help yourself move this along much more quickly. You activate, you can get paid up to 10 times faster. And it means that every time you sell 10 adverts, you move 1 month closer to your current date to get paid. So I've been able to sell 50 adverts. And so I've moved my monthly payments from March 2023 all the way down to October 2022. And that is going to allow me to then get my commissions and my overrides from Sell Data, and then go into a monthly payment after that. So even if you do not activate 10 times faster, as soon as you activate, as soon as you access your commissions at the end of the year, it does revert into a monthly payment. But it means that only the people that have joined you each month in that period will, from the prior year, you'll be getting paid for them. All right. So that's how all of that works, and allows you then to sell your data starting monthly payments as of August with a lump sum, and then moving to monthly payments after that. And then with your refer and earn affiliate commissions, you can move them along more quickly if you're able to activate 10 times faster. So here in the guaranteed sales opportunity, this is an amazing opportunity, because right now, if you wanted to advertise, you have two ways. You can do a very static, send out postcards. You can do an ad in a newspaper or a magazine. You can put up a billboard, but none of those are interactive like people are used to doing right now. And so you can do online marketing by contracting with Google or Facebook or other social media platforms, and you pay by the month and you get traffic driven to your site. And no one is guaranteeing any sales, but guaranteed sales is doing that now. So that's what the huge difference is. When you pay $269 for your advert, the standard advert is, it starts all the ads start as standard adverts, which is similar to the current opportunity where you're sending traffic to a website. So usually this would be for an offline opportunity. Say you're selling a house, or you're selling a dog, you have a kennel, something like that, where you can't really do it online. That will give you an agreed number of qualified visits in a set time. So with a standard ad, you get 1 million ultra targeted visitors over 12 months. So that can be very useful if you want to build traffic to a website, or if you want to sell something and you want to have as many people as possible know about it. But the ultimate is when you can see if you qualify for a guaranteed sales advert, because then it delivers an agreed net profit to a web page that makes online sales. The net profit's $155,000 delivered 3 times in 12 months. And after each delivery, you pay us $52,700 profit share. So what happens is that you spend 90 days with the AI machine getting to know what it is you're selling. And then the last 10 days of that 90 days, just like we saw with my my message in the back office, I'm now in the preparing stage. So I'm soon going to be getting the 10 days of sales. And during that 10 days, it equals up to your $155,000. And if it doesn't meet that, what happens is 5 Billion Sales doesn't ask for the profit share, gives you a new payment schedule at the end of the other 2 payment schedules. And that would be when you would pay the 34% profit share and give back $52,700 to 5 Billion Sales. Now, remember, no one has to buy an advert, but if you can possibly afford it, I would encourage you to do so. And even if you wanted to come together in groups, you can also do that as long as one person is willing to take responsibility. So let's see if we're going to sell some real estate. Can that qualify for a guaranteed sales ad? Well, it is a product that we're selling. No, we're not selling a service. We're not renting anything. We're not looking for signups. And so it's going to give us a profit, but it's going to be offline. So that means you can't do guaranteed sales. But if let's say we're going to sell a watch online, and so we're not selling a service, we're not renting anything, we don't really want signups because it's not an MLM opportunity. It is a profit and it's online. So can that be guaranteed sales? Yes, can be. And so you can see that it's just telling you you're going to get 155,000. And then after that, you pay back the 34% profit share. And that's the part of the limited time offer that we're looking at having go away fairly quickly. So this is why we want you to order if you possibly can afford it. So you can see that if you're going to pay $269 and the price reduces as you buy multiple. So you can buy 8 and you spend $160, and that can be very advantageous to you if you decide to do that. But let's just say we decide to buy 1. And for that, we're going to have to pay for it. So we can do it through Bitcoin. They give you a wallet address, tell you exactly how much to send. USDT, you can do that as long as you're able to have a TRC20 system that you're working with. But USDT is very stable. It's a great way to pay for your adverts. PayPal is not accessible, so you can't really use that. And then you can also do a bank wire transfer. So make sure you get yourself set up so that you can at least have one advert that you can then put up later on, right? It's not something that you have to do immediately. Even if you buy 8 of the ads, you're able to just hold them and take care of them later. So I'd like to just show you briefly what you have to do in order to set up your advert. So let's just say we're going to do the watch, just like we were doing before. You have to do it again just to get it set up. Yes and yes for being online. And then yes for more web sales. And then you go on to build your target audience. So with our watch, it's a man's watch, but we're going to have both genders buy it. Let's say we want 16-year-olds also to be able to buy it. And it's worldwide, which is probably a good idea, but you can choose the countries by just clicking on as many countries as you want that you want to make it available in. So let's say Australia, just keep on building. But with a watch, we're going to keep it retail worldwide. And so we're going to save that and then go on to building the ad content. Here you put in the name of the company. You then put in what kind of business type it is. In this case, it's just retail, so it's other. And then the business type, I would say that would be a consumer good. And then you put in 2,500 characters describing what it is that you're selling so that the AI, artificial intelligence machine, is able to understand all the details behind it and get intelligent about tracking and finding the right people. So then the last thing you can do is you can add images, and they give you the exact dimensions. They want a square with 300 by 300 pixel at a minimum, and then a rectangle with a 600 by 314 minimum pixels. And with that, you save and exit, and then you go on to the last step, which is putting in guaranteed sales information. You just put the name of the company, the name, the copy that you put into the other ad content, you just put here for 2,500 characters. Let's say this watch is going to cost $250, and we're going to make a $50 commission on that. So we have to sell 3,000 watches in order to get our $155,000 net profit. And here we just click to say, yes, we understand that about the $52,700 and guaranteed sales delivered 3 times in 12 months. And if 5 billion sales delivers less than 155,000 net profit for any sales delivery, we will not bill you the 34% profit share. You keep the profit and we will deliver a replacement sales delivery. So there's your guarantee right there. Anytime they wouldn't make that delivery, which they say that second and third deliveries are a shoo-in. So it'll be exciting to see how all this unfolds. So you just continue to say yes to all of this, and then you create your guaranteed sales advert. So that is how you put together a guaranteed sales advert. And so it gives you some great opportunities to be able to access a tremendous amount of money with a small investment, right? And the fact that you can come together in groups, it's encouraged by 5 billion sales. That's also encouraging. So think about it. You know, if you have 3 people that you want to come together with, and it's about $80 a piece, and then you would be able to each get $100,000. Or if you just can buy an advert now, you would be eligible to get the $306,900. Now that would change anyone's life without a doubt. So with that too, I would like to show you a website that we have established to give you options for accessing our various resources. So this is the site. It's 5 Billion Sales Tools and Resources. You can come in here and have access to a document called Getting Started with 5 Billion Sales. It gives you your 4 messages in a template and walks through how to set that up so that you can get that out to any affiliate that joins your team. It gives you the Vimeo videos that we're using in our different messages. You have posts with images that you can put up on social media. You have the overview PowerPoint that we just did for 5 billion sales, and the earning potential spreadsheet that gives you an overview of how you earn $100,000. And then there are promo emails, the latest Zoom recording. Right now, this has the June 2nd recording. I was having a little hiccup with my system, so I'm going to be posting that June 2nd recording later today in a separate post. So, but you'll be able to come in here and get the most recent Zoom once I take care of that. And then you can download the LinkedIn and Facebook messages. And here's a video to tell you how to use the messages specifically for LinkedIn. And then if you're interested in doing guaranteed sales, you can come in here and access a company called NowSite that delivers leads and offers you opportunity to build websites and landing pages. And it is a monthly fee though. It costs $49.50 a month in order to get an affiliate link with it, and then an additional $4.95 a month on top of that to be able to participate in the program. So that is there for you if you so desire to choose that. Gives you the images and the copy. This is a free opportunity, a really successful Mad Bill copy. Really Successful is a company that puts together online courses for mostly network marketers and affiliate marketers, MLM marketers. And Mad Bill is someone has a formula for finding out the best products to put onto eBay and onto Amazon. So the copy's there, the images are there, the price is there, the amount that you would take as profit can all be taken from that document. The same with this Really Successful YouTube copy. That is set up with giving you information on how do you drive large numbers of people to your website or to your YouTube channel. So it doesn't really specifically give you all the steps for creating a YouTube channel, but it tells you how to get traffic to it. All right, so that can be something that also could appeal to you, and it's free. And then we're recommending that you also, if you've gotten an ad, that you put up an advert for guaranteed sales. We're now allowed to do that. And so this gives you the copy and the images there. And you'll note that when you put in your commission, you need to put in $1,020, because you're going to be getting a $20 commission and your profit share of a total of $3,000 over the course of your 3 payments. And then you have the Telegram group right here. So all of that is there for your use so that you can feel that when you bring people into your team, you're ready to move them on and to get them to a place of really being able to function. So just remember, when you are working with people and bringing them into your team, you're building passive residual income, money that's going to keep paying you year after year. So don't forget about sell your data. Make sure you're in there building your team, because that is where so much is going to be coming your way as things keep growing. All right. And the advertisement opportunity with guaranteed sales, it is really a special one right now. It's about to go away. So take advantage of it if you can manage to do that. So with that, let's see if we have some questions. Eddie, do you have some questions that you could share?
Not really any questions. The only thing they were asking if this was going to be posted, the recording, I told them yes, it would be posted later on today in the Telegram group. And I gave them the link to the Telegram group if they have not joined it already. So
okay, great. So I have a confession. I do have a confession. I didn't record the first part of it, but as soon as I got back in and realized that, I started it right from the time we did the navigation. So I'll see if I can create something that can meld two videos, but I might not be able to. So if the worst case, it'll just be a video that will start from the navigation point.
Yeah,
so
okay.
thank you.
And that'll be helpful. And then Lena, she asked, do you use Now Site to promote 5BS? Now, I don't know if she's asking you that or asking it's to everybody. So I don't know if she's just asking if anybody's using that to promote on 5 billion sales.
Yes, I chose to put up an advert for Now Site on 5 billion sales, but it's just in the beginning stages. So we're waiting to see how that's going to play out. Like with anything, there's no guarantee of what you're going to earn on any of this, because even with 5 billion sales, if you're not able to put up a product that you can manage the inventory, because just imagine if you're going to put up aloe vera gel at $20 for profit for you, well, not probably, let's say $10 profit for yourself. That means you have to sell 15,000 aloe vera jars. Now, does your company have enough of them to meet that in 10 days? That's the question. Because if you're not aware of that and suddenly you have an ad up and then there's no inventory, it means you're defaulting on your advert. So you don't want to be in that situation. So as we're presenting to you some options, we're just giving you digital options so that you don't have to worry about the inventory part of it. But you can do it because many of these companies have lots of inventory and can handle it. And anytime that you need to, you can also pause your ad so that if you do run out of inventory, you pause it. And then once the inventory gets back in, then you can hit it again. All right. So that's a little bit of the tricky part of the whole thing, but it does work. So any other questions? Sabina has her hand up. I'll make you a co-host, Sabina. We don't have such a large group, so we can do that. Sabina, you should be able to unmute yourself.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Okay. I'm curious as to how 5 billion sales actually keeps up with how much that you're selling. Do they have a connection with the company that you're representing, or how does that work?
So they know everything that we do, right? Because of their knowledge. So what happens is that anytime someone clicks on the advert and explores what it is that you're selling, an identifying code goes on to their IP address. And so then they are tracked to see if they are going to purchase. So that's how they know. And they just can, it trails, you know, the machine is so intelligent that it just pulls in all these, you can imagine the numbers of pieces of information they bring in, but they track it with no problem.
I guess I'm boggled.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
I appreciate that.
So anyone else have a question?
There's nothing else in the chat right now.
Okay, that's excellent. So, you know, one of the things to think about is how do you build a big team? Well, if you just invite one person a day, talk to 5 people and you get one person a day to sign up, at the end of the year, you'd have $36,500 as an income that would come back to you year after year. I mean, so if you did only every other day, you know, you'd have like $18,000 a year. That's pretty good money, you know? So don't hesitate. Make sure you think about how to get out there and talk to people and share this with people. So Francis, you have a question, so we'll make you a co-host. So you can unmute yourself, Francis.
Hello. Can you
Hi,
hear me?
Francis.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
All right. I want to ask a question. I actually have two questions. The first one is about guarantee sales versus normal advert. Guarantee sales advert and the other advert. Is there anything different from both of them, apart from the fact that it has a deadline or this one is online?
So the big difference is that a standard advert gives you traffic to the website, right? So they're not guaranteeing you any sales with standard ad, but it's the same price. And then if
All
you're
right.
able to get the guaranteed sales to qualify for the standard ad, I'm sorry, for the guaranteed sales ad and move out of the standard ad, then you get $465,000 paid to you, and you return 3 times $52,700. That's the biggest difference. So the standard ad
Okay.
is really for offline sale or an online sale that you can't define the profit. But the guaranteed sale is for the activity, and the profit has to be all carried out online so that it can have that tracking that Sabina was asking about.
Okay, can you tell me some digital products that one can plan to advertise? You know, digital products that one could think of advertising.
Yes. So any of your network marketing companies, your MLM companies, they have products that if they give you a link where one product can be on that link, you can advertise any of them, right? So that's not a problem as long as you get the link. But you can also go to drop shipping companies like AliExpress, and there you can find, like I was talking about, a watch. You can go in and set up an account and be able to promote a watch on 5 billion sales. AliExpress will drop ship it for you from China. They give you all the fees in there. You can figure out your profits. And there you don't really have to worry too much about inventory as long as you can confirm they have a large supply. But you could, like Forever Living, if you're a Forever Living affiliate, you can put up aloe vera gel. You can put up any of their products. You can put up products that are in packages, you know, that are just one price, but they give people multiple uses. So there's really no limit to what you can sell as long as you have a link that gets the sale. It's like having an Amazon experience. And that's the hard part. Just coming up with something that you know you can take care of and sell. So CBD oils, people are selling those a lot. But again, you have to make sure that at those last 10 days, the company could handle the money that's going to be coming. I'm not the money, but the inventory. They have enough product to sell and to send out.
Elaine, what I'm trying to ask is about online products that are not tangible, that you don't have to ship or courier.
Right.
Like ebooks. Can somebody advertise ebooks?
Yes. You can do ebooks. Yes.
Ebooks. Can you
Totally
advertise what other online products can we advertise?
So
Ellen, don't you think that the best thing in this right here for most people outside the United States, because you know we have one that we can do only offer in the United States, but this is where 5 billion sales has given us the ability to advertise guaranteed sales, and that costs you nothing. And here's the thing with this, guys. When you advertise guaranteed sales as one of your promotional things under with your 269 advert, you're looking at only them having to sell 152 of the guaranteed sales to make that $155,000. But here's the deal too. When you do that, you are creating 152, and correct me, Alan, if I'm wrong, but that you are creating 152 people 3 times on your first level of your network.
Yeah.
Is that not? And then you have 152 people times 3 now to talk to try to sell their data, which would bring in another $100 for each one that you can convince to do that. That's going to add to your annual income, and this will blow you away, y'all. So what my suggestion would be for if you're going to buy one advert, go in there and buy that advert, and with the 5 billion tools and resource that Ellen just showed us, you have everything set up over there, the narrative, how to set up that ad for GTS in your back office. It's all done for you. You can get it set up and going, and you just sit back and wait for them to produce 152 sales on that right there, and you get your money. I don't know how easy it can be. That's what I would do.
Well, I would agree with you, Eddie, because in addition to that, think about the ones that do join you on Sell Data, and then they share their links, and you get $5 overrides, 16 levels down.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So I think that it is the best option, and it's one you don't have to worry about. You don't have any stress over. You have the inventory. You don't have the inventory, and I think it's the only way to promote guaranteed sales going forward, because you need to have the machine to target the businesses that are already buying ads, because they have the money to put up the escrow. We are people that don't have the $52,700 to put in escrow, but we're going to be making it if you have an ad, right? So you can then buy an ad later on, but they need to be targeting high rollers, these high level network marketers, MLM marketers, affiliate marketers that have huge teams. And if those people are the ones that join you, just think of what that could mean. Now, I'm just speculating, right? You never know how this will all pan out. There's no guarantee. But I would agree with Eddie. The guaranteed sales opportunity is one that's just going to build your team in so many ways. Now, they don't come in being encouraged to sell your data. So you would have to do that work yourself, because an advertiser just comes in, pays for the advertisement, and that's it. They're still a member, but they're not going to do anything else unless they get the intervention. But you would have good 450 some odd people that you could entice to be part of your team.
And the good thing about it is guaranteed sales is not going to run out. It's all in-house. They're producing that. So they're going to have those ads to buy for these people that you bring in. So you don't have to worry about that either. It's all in-house, basically, right?
Yes. Yeah.
I just think it's a real safeguard. I mean, for the guaranteed sales and your purchase of $269. I think it's the best way to go. And I give 5 billion sales, just all kinds of praise for them allowing us to use that as one of the promotions.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
And you don't have to worry about it, because the ad manager is saying just use the promotion that's going on right now. And I don't think they're changing the price. And no one can see anything that is going into the ad content. And the only thing that's there is one little statement saying that, that you get paid, you pay the $52,700 after you get the money. So we just did what the ad manager said, and I agree, it's a good choice.
Absolutely.
It's solid. All right. So with that, it looks like we don't have any other. I believe, did I send
Well,
that?
they have one thing here that's asking, please explain to those that are new on the platform about the legitimacy. Elaborate on it, please.
The legitimacy of
the company, I would imagine.
the company. Yeah. Well, we have one of our team members take off close to $100,000 last week. I can't tell you better legitimacy to any program, right? You know, it's real. Just take it seriously. The money's going to be there. These people are going to make so much money on this predictive marketing that they've been honing for the last 12 years and are in the forefront of doing all the work. So it's a company that is legitimately established in the UK. It is a LTD, so it's has to go by all the laws and regulations. It's doing everything to keep your personal data safe. It's not online, it's offline. What they say they're going to do, they do. When they see they've made a mistake, they change. So when we started, we thought cell data was going to be only an annual payment, and they heard that couldn't work. So they pushed it up to August. So that to me just gives you the legitimacy of the program too. They're not going to tell you where their servers are located because it's going to have so much money there. They don't want people to know where they are. So they have an office in a place where people rent out spaces in the UK to document that they are a functioning company. So that's what they've done. And they've hidden where the actual servers are. I'm glad they did it that way because I don't want them being at risk, right? So I just think you've got the best opportunity ever. And Lena is saying that testimonials are just very helpful because that tells you that it's real, right? Because people, if they wanted to just scam us, they would have done it a long time. And what they get, they haven't gotten much. They really haven't, you know? No one has really paid anything except people that have chosen to buy adverts.
Yeah.
And where they've made their money is they sold 400 adverts in the last couple of months. And out of each of those, they're making $52,700 times 3. So if you do that math, you can see they've been making $30–40 million in just the last month or so. So they're legit. Don't worry about getting paid. It's all going to happen.
Well, I think the thing too, Ellen, is that they've set up banking institutions in all these countries for everybody's convenience. They've gone to the problem of doing that, or trouble of doing that for everybody, so it can be global. But then they're also saying they're going to set up offices in most of these countries as well. So, I mean, a company that's going to do all that right there and then follow through with what they're saying they're doing, this is a lifetime thing. I mean, this is going to be around as far as I'm concerned with data, because we said, as you said, data is the new oil. Our data is very important. It's very pricey, and they're glad to get our data. I'm happy to sell my data to them so that I can have this opportunity to make the money they're offering to me. But this is not going away. I mean, as long as the grids are up and we have internet, we're all secure in making the money we're going to make. And if you want to make the $584 for selling your data, good for you. But I would say go and try to get a lot of people on your first line so that you can also get that $100 from each one of them that will be paid out on a yearly basis. So you can make money without spending. And matter of fact, Ellen, we didn't mention, they can actually not buy an advert and sell adverts and still make $1,000 off of each one of those as it turns over, $3,000 off of each one of those, right?
Well, that's coming in there from the advert itself.
That's what I'm saying, though. But I mean, they can sell the advert and not have to buy an advert. They can sell them.
Yes, exactly.
Make $3,000 off of each one of those things that they sell.
Yes.
That can even add up.
Yeah.
Without spending nothing.
Right. No, it's a great opportunity. So we have a couple. Sabina, did you want to say something else? If not, we can turn to Michael. But Sabina, you want to unmute yourself? Because I saw you put your hand back up. Okay, Michael, why don't you go? I think Sabina's all set.
Okay, Alan. Good morning, everyone. Great
Yes, thank you,
presentation.
Michael.
Well said, Eddie. I must say, well said. That's a great idea. For those that I've invited that are new, I was the one that asked about the legitimacy so that you can explain to them. Now that they are online and they are listening on and so forth, they will be more encouraged to registered and signed up. So, I just want you to elaborate or to reiterate for those who are new. It might be sounding like you're being repetitive, but they always come down looking for some form of testimonial or social evidence to really enroll them. So, I've invited like 3, 4 person this morning. They are really new, so you know, don't be afraid to just gently elaborate a few things, reiterate on legitimacy and support, just to have them enrolled.
All right. Thank you, Michael. So
Sure.
what we're talking about with 5 billion sales is data, right? It's like we've been saying, it's the new oil, it's king. It is where all of the value is in our economy. And data gets created in all kinds of ways within our economy right now, but we're focused with 5 billion sales on the public anonymous data that we create every day when we move around the web and do searches. And what we've been seeing is big tech has been taking that anonymous public data and making tons of money, right? So as I mentioned, Google made $150 billion in 2021. Facebook, how did they make 86 billion? Did you ever pay anything for them? No, you didn't. So that is also because we gave them permission to sell our data and to combine on Facebook with our personal information. So that can be very powerful to advertisers, and it's how Facebook has been making all of this money all these years. So what 5 billion sales is letting us do is understand the value of what we have and then allow us to get participation in the sale of the information that they produce through our data, right? Through the social profiling. And so all of this works together to really create an option for you to make an amazing amount of money with a company that's been doing this in the UK for 12 years. They have been using AI and artificial intelligence to do just what we're doing now, to getting people on browsers, selling them their data, and then doing guaranteed sales through those browsers. So all of this is a huge undertaking. When you see on the homepage 340 million people, those people are on other platforms. They are in conjunction with us because they're with our parent company. So we are part of a huge undertaking. 5 billion sales is being positioned to be the front of this whole operation. And the browser that people, the 340 million people are using is going to be replaced with the one that's coming out in July. And it's going to give them the option to triple on 5 billion sales, the number of people that are on the browser. So just think what 340 million people times 3 will be looking at ads and processing things and moving things forward soon with this movement that we're about to make. And as Eddie was saying, they're moving into local currencies, into local offices. We're going to be competing with Google Local. So just realize that you have found something that is phenomenal, that is a chance of a lifetime and is totally legitimate. You don't have to worry about getting paid. Plus you haven't paid a penny in, and no one's ever going to ask you to do that. And you can take $2,000 off the platform without even doing your know your client KYC. But after $2,000, you then have to identify who you are. But that's set up so that people that may need some additional financial support can go out and pay for driver's license, for a national identity card, for a passport, because it takes money to do that. So all of this is set up to make sure you succeed as individuals. So I would not be here if I didn't believe in this company.
Amen.
Yeah. And Eddie, I know the same way,
Amen.
because we just know that this is a chance to change all of our lives. And it's just so encouraging to see it happen, you know, and it's going to start happening soon. So I say
Madeline-
enjoy, right?
Right. Madeline had a question here, Ellen, real quick. What if I could not buy products? Will I still make money?
Well, you can make money on sell your data. And so there's no need to buy any products. There's no need to put out any money on these advertisements that we're talking about. You sign up for sell your data and you're going to make $1.60 a day. And
Right.
I'm going to say it adds up fast. You're going to be surprised. $48 a month. Now that's going to change your life a little bit, right? Search every day and validate every day. And you'll end up with that $1.60 turning out to be $48 a month. And then invite some friends. Share your link. Get on to Refer and Earn Activate. You're going to get $100 for as many people as sign up on level 1. And then everyone they bring in, you get $5. So you're going to be able to make a lot of money, but it means you have to work, right? You know, you have to talk to people. You have to really try to make it all function together.
Right. Got a couple
So with
hands
that,
raised.
yeah, anything else, Eddie?
Got a couple hands raised here.
Oh, good. Okay. So Francis, I believe you've asked your question, but if you wanted to ask another question, you can unmute yourself. If not, we can go to Maharwa. Oh, Francis.
Yes, thanks.
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the information. This is
Yeah.
Abats. I'm seeing that we have a wonderful opportunity, and this opportunity is best for people who are educated, and it will work well for people who have knowledge about computers, how to use computers. And right now, I was inquiring to know if you are to present some documents for us, like for registrations, for like certifying that we are working with 5 billion cells, so that anytime when you can open up an office, you have some documents which are defending you on the work you are doing. Because this opportunity needs some training, and most of us who are always been on these trainings, we have knowledge. So can we have those documents so that we can deliver the information to the people who can't access these Zoom meetings? Thank you so much.
So if I understand, Albert, with what you're saying is you'd like some supports, right? That would give you how to register people, things like that. And so what one of our team members did, Blessing James, he put together a catalog of different videos that he's just posted on Telegram that give you some of what you're talking about. So we understand what you're asking for. And I think that most of what you're saying could be accessed there. So look on Telegram and see if that meets your needs. Some of those videos are long, so you have to find the part that you're taking. So we'll keep working on trying to put some additional supports together like that.
Ellen, if I could say too, though, if y'all could keep coming to these Zoom calls, because I'm gonna tell you something, even if you come to them all the time and what Ellen is going over is repetitive, you will pick up something new every time that you can either add to your own knowledge or pass on to your downline. But this is the best way they're going to get educated right here, is to come on these Zoom calls because it's all covered. Ellen answers all the questions. And this is just the best way to bring your team. And I appreciate Michael, I believe, or whoever it was that said they had brought, several people to the call today. That's what you want to do. And if you're not doing that, then you can go and take the presentation that Ellen had, the PowerPoint that she has, and you can do your own calls. You can do your own Zoom calls with your team and educate them as well. But this is the best place to get your education right here on these Zoom calls that we do, what, 2 or 3 times a week, Ellen? I mean,
Yes.
at least, yeah,
Right.
that you do. So I just encourage you to come here as much as you can, get on these calls, ask your questions, write down the answers so you'll have them to pass on to your team. But, you know, you can't convince people to believe in something. You can't do it. Either they're going to either believe it or they're not. And like Ellen said, guess what? It don't cost you nothing to become an affiliate here, to sell your data and start making $1.60. It costs you nothing to do that. So what have you got to lose? Even if you came in here and did it and they didn't pay you for sell your data, what have you lost? Nothing, because you didn't pay anything. But that's not going to happen, y'all. As Ellen said, she is confident 100%. I am too, and so are so many people on this call. Otherwise, we wouldn't have these 37 people on here, and a lot of them are on here all the time because they're in this program and they believe in this program and the legitimacy of it. So either you do or you don't. There's always going to be believers. There's always going to be unbelievers. So what do you want to be? A believer or an unbeliever? It's your choice. We choose to be believers, right, Ellen?
That's right.
And it's going to pay off for us. So, you know, I don't want no regrets. No regrets. I'm not going to have any regrets. But people that we've talked to that have not signed up for at least sell your data to start getting that $1.60, and I think you said the other day that if they sign up right now, they can still make over $100 by the 25th of August that they will be able to pull out on the 25th in their bank account or wherever they want to put it. On the 25th, you still have the ability to make over $100 and then start that $48 a month after that. So why not do it? You're here, you haven't joined, you better get back with the person that told you about this and sign up today. I mean, like right after this call, sign up and get started.
I agree, Eddie. Great points. So with that, thank you all for being here. I hope you all have a wonderful week. And I will see if I can clean up this video. If not, I'll put it up the way it was recorded and we'll go forward. All right. So thank you so much and enjoy your week and share this opportunity. You're not even selling. It's just talking to people and letting them have the gift of prosperity. So good luck and take care.
Thank you,
Bye now.
Ellen.
Thank you, Eddie, for everything.
Thank you.